Hi, I'm Meg Johnson and welcome to today's video, Quote of the Day, where we find cool quotes that inspire us and help us in our lives. If you like this video, go ahead and share it with your friends who might also like this quote. Today's quote is Mark Twain. So he said, I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. And you know what? I can too. It feels awesome. It feels awesome to be complimented. It just does, sincerely. And so I want to tell you that one time I did this 5K race, and it was 4th of July. I went really early in the morning, and I show up and I sign in, and they give you a free t-shirt. And so I was like, oh cool, this is my first race. I don't know what you did. And so I put the free t-shirt on, and then I quickly learned that that's not what you're supposed to do. So I go out and I'm looking around at all the other runners, and they're in these really cute like running clothes that are just like almost no clothes. And I've got my free t-shirt on and my denim capris because I don't have to, I'm in a wheelchair, like give me a break. And I've got my sandals on, because really, like, do I have to wear running shoes? No, I don't. And I've got my hair like fully styled, and I've got my makeup on because there's something about being in a wheelchair is that I don't control my temperature, so I don't sweat. So I know that I'm not gonna sweat it off. And so here I am with my hair done, my makeup done, denim capris, sandals, and the free t-shirt. And I'm getting these bad looks like from these other cute girl runners, like spectators are over there, And I'm like, haha, I'm a runner, I'm like trying to stretch out and, show them I'm getting ready to run. And they make the announcement that the race is going to start, and so everybody goes up towards the starting line, and I do too. But then when I get there, one by one, by one, by one, people step in front of me until I'm all the way in the back. And I'm not just in the back, but these two ladies who've come with their babies in strollers and weights on their ankles, like they have stepped in front of me. Like, nobody's taking me seriously. I was like, oh my gosh. And they shoot the gun and everybody starts running. And I'm pushing like as hard as I possibly can. And but by the time I make it to the starting line, like that's how far back I was. By the time I make it to the starting line, I can't even see the bulk of the runners. I can't even see them. And I'm pushing like as hard as I can, and I can't even catch up to the ladies with the weights on their ankles who are there for the exercise. I'm behind them. I can't even catch them. And I was like, oh my gosh, like before I had like a goal, for how fast I was going to finish this race. Now my only goal is to pass the ladies in the with the strollers. That's my new goal. Like pass those ladies. And I'm pushing as hard as I can. I can't catch them. I'm not with the bulk of the runners. I'm not in the lead. Like, I'm not impressing anybody. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. Like, I should just turn around and go back with the spectators. Like, I'm 10 feet away from them and a billion feet away from the finish line. Like, this is impossible. This is so hard. But I just keep pushing. I was like, I can do this. I can do this, And I'm crying. And I wish I could tell you that I'm crying so hard the tears are just going back into my hair like that, because I'm going so fast, But they're not. They're just dripping. They're just dripping down my face as I'm pushing as hard as I can to be last. Like I'm last. And I can't even catch those ladies with the strollers. A bicyclist team had stopped to let the runners, start their race and go. But now that everyone had pretty much gone, the bicyclist team was going again. Only I wasn't gone yet. I was still there. And so these bicyclists, all of these bikers were like weaving all around me, and I was like, hey, like, don't hit me, as I'm pushing my wheelchair as hard as I can. And then one of these bicyclists, this lady, comes and she comes really, really close to me. So close that I'm like, hey, like, watch out. I didn't say anything, but I was like, oh, don't you see me? And she calls down to me, she yells to me and says, hey, you're cool. And then she rides away. And I look up at her, I wipe away the tears, I'm like, yeah, I am cool. Not because I'm first, or not because I'm with the bulk of the runners, or not because I'm, meeting any goal that I made, but because I'm doing none of those things, and I'm still pushing anyway. I'm not even dressed right, but I'm still pushing anyway. And I finished that race dead last. But at the award ceremony later, you know, at the pancake breakfast, they gave me first place, wheelchair division. So I got a little picture of that of me with that wheelchair medal. Anyway, so that Mark Twain quote, I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. It's been years. It's been years. It's been years since I ran this, well, since I rolled this 5K. It's been years since this lady in my time of need told me I was cool. I am sure she has long forgotten this day, but it is something I will always remember. Mark Twain was right. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment and maybe even a long time more. This is an important thing to remember, not to seek out those compliments, even though it feels really good when we get them, but to give. Can you imagine what you're doing when you give someone a compliment? Like, what compliment did that biker give me? Hey, you're cool. Hey, you're cool. That's like, she's like, hey, you're cool. That's all she said. And I'm 35 years old, and I bet I was like 26 when this happened. Like, hey, you're cool. That's all she said. What do you have to say to change someone's life? Like, to change someone's day around, to make it so that they are buoyed up, so that they are encouraged in their daily race. Maybe they feel last. Maybe they feel underdressed. Maybe they feel like they just can't meet their goals. Maybe they feel like they just can't be first. They can't even be with the bulk of the runners. Nobody even wants them with them, and they can't even get the ladies in the wheelchairs or in the with the strollers, with the weight. They're behind all of these people. What can we do for them? We can do a lot more than I think we could even ever know when we give someone a compliment. And that's why this quote is today's quote of the day. Mark Twain, I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Come and visit me on my website, megjohnsonspeaks.com. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter if you want to find me there. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. There's videos that come out every day, and the videos are filmed so that I can share these things that I have in my heart and my head with you, because I know we have so much in common. Even though I'm the one in the wheelchair, I know that you feel a little disabled sometimes and feel a little stuck and feel like you need a little help also, and feel like you, like me, you know, just need a little push so that we can all just keep on rolling, because that's the goal. That's the goal in this life, to keep on rolling with whatever it takes for us to do that. So thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you next time.